Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just so disappointed. I don't even know how to start to talk about this game, but this match really pained me. Pained me where pained me enter my bone. We almost got to the finish line. We almost literally won this game. We had to just defend for I think 5 minutes or so to walk away with all 3 points, but no, we could not do it. Even the man that was the most trusted man in that defense, William Chisekong, was the man that actually slipped up like this to concede that goal. I don't know what he was doing. Was he sleeping? Was Chisekong sleeping to allow Chirawa to cut him off like that? It wasn't even that far off. I mean, he was very close to that guy. I thought he was going to even get to the ball before the Chirawa guy, and I knew it that if he if the guy got to the ball before him, then it was just an open net because Stanley Mwabali will be in no man's land. He's way too close, to even know how to react to that ball. And that was exactly what happened. It just shows us that the Super Eagles haven't really changed, as much as we thought that they have. That this same story now we hear every single time. We cannot hold on to the lead. If you check the previous games that we've played, the reason why we are where we are right now is because we've been drawing game 1-0, 1-1, 1-1. We've drawn out of the 6 games that we've played now. We've actually drawn 4 games, four games, which is crazy. How can you join 4 games, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 4 games, and we have the most lethal strikers in the world currently. We have Victor Osimhen, Sedi Kuma, Victor Boniface, Tularo Kodari. All of these guys are scoring goals left, right, and center in their different club sides. But you call these guys to the national team, they cannot produce these goals. It's only Victor Osimhen. Every time Victor Osimhen, if Victor Osimhen doesn't score goal, then there is no way that we can get someone to score goal and bail us. This is very painful. It's very unfortunate, that we are at this point, that we cannot even win games comfortably anymore. I can't even begin to talk about the chances that we missed. We missed a lot of chances. Is it the one that Samuel Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Lukman, Iwobi? We had a lot of chances that we missed. Ndidi as well. So all of these chances, you cannot be missing these chances and you expect to win the game at the end, because we know how difficult it is to actually win a game by 1-0. If you're winning 1-0, you cannot even relax that you've won the game, because anything that happens, you are drawing the game. So, but I didn't come here to complain, and cry about the game, because obviously what has happened. So I'm seeing a lot of bloggers who are now saying that Nigeria has been disqualified from the FIFA World Cup for next year, but that's not true. We still have a fighting chance, though it's now been reduced, because of this draw that we've drawn now. If you look at the table right now, you see that we have now moved to the 4th position. The likes of Rwanda, and Benin Republic topping us in 2nd and 3rd. South Africa remain first. They actually won their game today convincingly, 2-0 against Benin Republic. And these guys are the guys that I think everyone has to be scared of. They are the ones that are showing that they want to be in the World Cup. And if they continue like this, then I mean it's well deserved. Nigeria and all of the other teams will be disqualified, and you have to give them some kudos, because these guys have been trying their best. And even though they occupy the 1st position with 13 points right now, something that might be a positive to Nigeria, not just Nigeria, but all the other teams, Benin Republic, Rwanda, Lesotho, and the rest, is the fact that South Africa are in danger of actually losing 3 points from these 13 points, because there's a report right now that they could actually lose 3 points from these 13 points, because they fielded Taboho Mokoena, who is supposed to be in suspension because he collected 2 yellow cards in previous qualifiers games. First against Benin Republic, that's the first leg of game against Benin Republic, and then had another one against Zimbabwe. And then he still went on to play the Lesotho game, which was played last week. And if FIFA and CAF follow this rule, then what it means is that they will be deducting 3 points from South Africa's 13 points for fielding Mokoena in that Lesotho game. That game, they wanted 2 goals to 0, but it could be forfeited, in favor of Lesotho. And although investigation is still ongoing, because FIFA officials and CAF officials, they are trying to look into the situation and see if he wasn't supposed to play that game and then he made appearance. If that's the case, then obviously they are going to reduce the point, and that will bring South Africa back to 10 points, which will make it easier for all of the teams, including Nigeria. If Mokoena is not found guilty, then obviously at this point I think it's going to be impossible to catch South Africa, because they are way, way, way above all of the other teams. But let me know your reactions, guys. Let me know what you think about the performance. Obviously, I know, everyone is not happy right now because of the performance. It's a very, very poor performance from all of the guys, failing to convert all of these chances. They had a lot of chances, tons of chances. But again, it happens in football. These kinds of things happen when you want it the most. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. But outside of this, I also see positive, from this game. Of course, Coach Chelle did his best. I cannot say, okay, coach has any issues. He did his best. And in the first place, we brought him to perform something that's close to a miracle to qualify us, for this World Cup. Even though we know fully well that this is almost an impossible mission, but the coach, collected the job and he wants to try his best. So far now, he's gotten 4 points out of a total 6 points in 2 matches. It's not bad. It's not that bad, and all hope is still intact. They'll come back again during September break to play the games against I think Rwanda and maybe South Africa. But let me know what you think about this game. Of course, very, very disappointed. For this one, Victor Osimhen continues to be the only man that carries Nigeria on his shoulder, and at some point, all of these guys should be stepping up to help him get 1 or 2 goals, seal victories comfortably. Tolu Arokodare's pairing with Victor Osimhen, I thought that was a very, very positive, event that happened, and I think going forward, Coach Chelle, will very likely try to play these guys again. They have good understanding. If you can agree with me, the goal that Victor Osimhen scored came from Tolu Arokodare holding up the play, and then passing it to I think Moses Simon, who crossed the ball. I think it was Ola Aina. So that's what's happening. Of course, we'll just wait and see what happens. If South Africa gets a point deduction, then it's going to work in our favor.